Jimmy McLean in the band, another song, man.
Yeah, this is kind of an ode to what we're doing these days, getting back out on the road and a little bit of a rock and roll lifestyle. This is called Give My Life to Rock and Roll. A jetliner to New York City. Night moves on the radio. All the girls dressing up so pretty. High heels headed to the show. Never claimed to be a holy roller, but sometimes I can't help myself. Stay with me. Stay until the fire's low. You can lay with me, but I give my life to rock and roll. A hard way to make a living. Lonely nights up in hotel rooms. Show gets easier when you're winning. Much harder when there's more to lose. Never claimed to be a perfect saint, but mama's rules didn't break themselves. Stay with me. Stay until the fire's low. You can lay with me, but I give my life to rock and roll. But I give my life to rock and roll. I sure love the smell of your new perfume, but not nearly as much as the Delta Blues. I sure love that dirty look in your eye, but rock and roll music never did me wrong. Broke my heart, left me out to dry. Stay with me. Stay till the fire's low. You can lay with me, but I give my life to rockin'. Stay with me. Stay until the fire's low. You can lay with me, but I give my life to rock and roll. But I give my life to rock and roll. But I give my life to rock and roll. Yes, I give my life to rock and roll.
the Jamie McLean Band playing live today on WNCW, Give My Life to Rock and Roll. Just a trio, man. Jamie filling up the space there.
It's a lot of noise for three guys. I love having the harmonies, the background vocals. I feel like I always say it's the fourth member of the band.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we crank it up and just go for it.
Does the live thing expand, or do you keep the songs fairly tight?
It expands for sure, especially if we're going to be at a brewery tonight in Nashville. You know, you got to keep moving.
You gotta go big, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Good thing you're at one. So what time's that get started? One World Brewing.
It's on the earlier side for us. I think the show is from 7 to 10, and you know, St. Pat. Hopefully they'll have some green beer up there in Nashville and. Let's do some celebrating.
I think it's a plan. I'm curious, were you a guitar player or a singer first? Which was the...
I was a guitar player first.
Yeah.
I've become a singer by default.
Mm-hmm.
You know, had a band in middle school and high school, and we were playing Zeppelin tunes and all this stuff instrumentally, and just kept looking around and said, someone's got to sing the words. We held auditions for all our 13-year-old friends, big audition. And no one could do it. And so I just said, I'll do it for the time being. And that's it.
Yeah.
Never stopped.
You're really a good singer, though. I mean,
thank you.
Yeah.
Practice, I think. I think you do it enough. Hopefully you get better.
You were out with Mark Broussard.
Yeah.
For a while.
Yeah. Well, talk about a great singer.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah. We've done quite a bit with Mark. It's really a great pairing. We just did about 2 weeks through the South, and... we just have a ball. I mean, musically it's great, and then just also personally, I always say it feels like summer camp. We're just running around, having a great time, and the crowd I think it's a great show, the two of us, because we both bring something a little different, and then at the end we all kind of get up and jam, and
nice.
Yeah, lots of fun.
Your background is interesting. You've lived in a lot of different parts of the country.
Yeah.
Talk about maybe how that's affected you, all the different influences on your music.
Sure, yeah. Well, probably the biggest influence was getting picked up by the Dirty Dozen Brass Band and moving to New Orleans. That was something I always call my postgraduate work. I mean, I was playing and touring a little bit with my own band, and they kind of discovered me, but soaking up that culture and that groove and just mentality was something that really changed my playing for the better.
Living in the city and touring with the band both.
Yeah, believe. Absolutely. And you know, with that band, getting to meet a lot of your heroes. We did stuff with Elvis Costello and Norah Jones before anyone knew who Norah Jones was. This cute girl coming in to sing, and we're like, "Oh, good luck with everything, Norah." And then the record comes out like 2 months later. So just playing in New Orleans, and then worked with Aaron Neville for a long time. So the New Orleans thing for me is a big part of who I am, and some of our songs definitely have some of that groove to it, especially in the live set.
Like Aaron Neville, you're in Aaron Neville's band.
Yeah.
The learning curve, I mean, must be like just sit and watch and listen and as much as you can, I would guess.
Oh, big time. And there's no audition or rehearsal for that gig. See you in Kansas City is what I heard. And you show up and hopefully you know your stuff. But what a legend, and just such a nice guy to be that well recognized and so talented, to also be so humble. And we're just buddy. He texts me regularly just saying, "What's up, Jamie? How you doing?" And we just chat all the time. He's just very humble, and that musical history is so deep. Yeah. He told me about how Jimi Hendrix was in his band for a little while. So I said, I guess I'm subbing in for Hendrix.
Hendrix to Jamie McLean.
Yeah, pretty nuts. But yeah, the New Orleans thing is really, really deep for me. And then after Hurricane Katrina, everyone sort of relocated, and we're based in New York, in Brooklyn now. I grew up in the Northeast, and that became a little bit of an obvious choice just for touring and players and stuff like that. So a little New York, New Orleans, and everywhere in between.
In between, yeah. Monk Boudreaux was here one time.
Oh, yeah, that's fun.
One of my favorite quotes ever, he said, "The thing about New Orleans music is it's so big it contains all the other music in the world." And I just remember that. So.
It's really deep. I mean, especially the Mardi Gras Indian stuff. Just going out there with the tambourine can blow your mind.
Just being out there.
Yeah, it's really unique. So I feel lucky to kind of have been dropped into that for a little bit.
We're talking with Jamie McLean and the band. Once again, who's in the band? Sounds great.
Chris Anderson on bass, Kenny Shaw on drums, and yours truly, Jamie McLean.
All right. I had something I was going to say, but I don't know what it was. Tonight at One World Brewing in Asheville, tomorrow night, 185 King Street in Brevard.
Yep.